Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Clea. Today's look is celebrity inspired. The look that I did today was from an artist named Enca. If you don't know her, she's awesome. I am Albanian, so she's Albanian too. She's a pretty big celebrity in the Albanian world, and I'm sure she'll be an even bigger celebrity in the pop culture world. She's awesome. So anyways, her video came out a little bit ago, and I was just going through it the other day, and I'm like, why didn't I recreate the one look from her video, which is called Love on Your Body? And this is what it was a red lip with like very fluffy lashes, and I knew I had to recreate it. I definitely thought it was summer appropriate. I mean, who doesn't love a red lip in a nice white outfit or a nice black outfit? I mean, totally up to you. But anyways, I show you how to do this look. It's really easy. Once again, I'm gonna tell you guys, if I can do this, so can all of you. It's nothing hard. But I use a lot of the drugstore products as usual. If you watch my videos now, you know I do use a lot of drugstore products because A, they're more obtainable, and B, sometimes they're even better than the high-end products. So yeah, but yes, definitely keep watching, and don't forget to subscribe. I'm so close to 100 subscribers, and I can't wait. It means so much that you guys even click subscribe and are watching me. So thank you so much. If you're interested in this video, then definitely watch, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Hello, welcome. So let's get started. We're gonna go ahead and prime and set those eyes. If you have oily eyelids, this is a great step in making sure that eyeshadow is gonna stay in place all day. And then now we're going to go ahead and use the Shade and Light palette. I'm using the lighter of the three shades. Her eyes are very minimal in this look, so that's what we're going to go for in this look as well. So we're just going to add it to her crease and then slowly build. Okay, so her crease in the picture had a little bit of an orange tint to it. So I'm just going to add the color Burnt Orange to my eyelid, and just so it can match hers exactly. You don't have to use the same exact one I'm using, you just use a similar orange shade. Okay, so her eyeliner was winged out. We're going to go ahead and use any eyeliner. I'm using the KatVonD, and we're just going to wing out the eyeliner on her eyes. Alright, so I did my eyelashes off camera. I used the Double Up by Ardell. I love those. And now we're going to go ahead and prepare our face for foundation. So make sure you moisturize, and then just pick any primer that you like. I always tell everyone that you need to moisturize. That way that foundation has something to cling on to when you apply it. So I'm using the FitMe foundation today. I love this foundation. I'm using it in the Dewy and Smooth. Her skin was very reflective and had a very dewy-like appearance, so that's why I'm using the Dewy and the Smooth one. You can also use the other one that they sell. It's more on the matter side. I love that one as well. But this foundation is so blendable. It's also sheer, and it can also be buildable. You can use it with a brush or a beauty blender. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and give her under eye that bright effect because her under eye was very bright. So I'm using the color correcting fluid in the color pink. It's by Decay. I love this one. It gives your eyes such a nice under eye glow. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and use the same concealer we used earlier, but underneath her eye, because that's what it's used for, duh. And we're going to go ahead and use a beauty blender and just blend it out and make sure it's nice and blended. Okay, and obviously don't forget to set that under eye. I'm using the Dermablend setting powder. We're going to let that sit in there for about like a minute or two. That way it really absorbs it. All right, now time for some contour. I'm using the FitMe foundation stick. I'm going to use the stippling brush to blend it out because when you use this brush, it gives you more of that airbrushed bronze look. And it doesn't look too defined. It looks kind of natural on the skin. So now we're going to go ahead and set that contour. She didn't really have a defined contour, so I'm going to go ahead and just lightly contour my face. So I'm just holding the end of the brush very lightly and adding the bronzer over the parts that I used the stick on. Right, and then her cheeks had a pink tint to it, so I'm going to use this Lorac Velvet Rope blush. It was pretty similar to the same one she had, so we're going to add that to the apples of her cheeks and then kind of blend it outwards like I'm doing here. So just smile, do you, and then we're going to go ahead and blend it out with the stippling brush. And now I'm going to use the Nars Copacabana highlighter stick. Her skin was very glowy in the front part, so that's what I'm doing here with this highlighter. We're going to add it to the high points of our face and then kind of blend it on the front part as well, just to really give it that nice bright eye effect. So I'm really taking my time with this step. I'm taking the beauty blender, or you can even use a brush, and really pressing it into your skin. And now we're gonna go ahead and use a stippling brush one more time just to make sure it's all blended and it doesn't look too harsh and it looks more airbrushed. Now I'm taking the yellow shade from that Shade and Light palette. I'm just gonna add a little bit more of that yellow shade underneath my eye just to really give it that bright eye. And now I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills kit. We're gonna highlight the bridge of our nose because her bridge was nice and highlighted. And then we're gonna go ahead and clean up the underneath part of that contour, let it sit, and then obviously brush it away. All right, so now we're gonna take this black Kohl pencil and add it to her waterline. Her bottom lash line was smoked out, so we're gonna do the same thing here. And we're gonna go ahead and smoke it out after we apply the black eyeliner. Dun, 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 dun. Now I'm using this black eyeshadow from MAC, and we're going to add that over the black eyeshadow and just smudge it out using this smudger brush. And now I'm using that same highlighter, the Copacabana, and adding that to my inner corner, or you can use any highlighter you guys like. Obviously, it does not have to be the same exact one. It's totally up to you. So we're adding that to the inner corner, and then I already did my eyebrows off camera. Now I'm just going to clean them up with concealer. Just adding it underneath just to really make them look precise and a little bit higher than where they initially stay. All right, now time for lips. I'm using the MAC Basic Red, and then I'm going to outline my lips first. That way I have a nice and defined red lip, and it's nice and precise. And then you can just go out like that, you know, you don't have to fill in your lips all the way. No, I'm kidding. So I use the Elixir by Maybelline just to really give it that glossy finish. Hers weren't glossy. I like mine glossy, so I mean, it's up to you however you want to do this last step. And then I use the MAC Ladybug just to go over it a little bit. And then that's it, ladies. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.